Okay, says we're live. Hopefully that is true, as always. Always kind of cross my fingers and hope the technology is working. Apologies about missing Friday. I did the timeline changed for when I was supposed to meet up with two of my besties, and so that got moved forward. But I did get to spend Friday and most of Saturday with the besties, and that was really, really nice. And got to just chat a whole bunch and play with bestie's baby, talk about second bestie's pregnancy, and all of the just like kind of like all of the goings on. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to meet second bestie. I've got to figure out like fake names for them, but so I've got to figure out when to meet second bestie again before she heads out of the country to return home. So there's that, because we have some things. She's got a sewing machine and she's planning on sewing some clothes for her baby. And when baby when baby arrives. And so my mom has oodles of patterns, sewing patterns. And my mom used to sew outfits for myself and my older brother. I remember vividly that we had, and we also have picture evidence, that we had zoo outfits. Mom had found some like zoo and safari patterned fabric, and she made us a pair of shorts and matching shirts. And that was like what we went to the zoo in. This was when we lived in Florida, and so we would go to the Jacksonville Zoo regularly. So I know we have lots of patterns for kids' clothes. I don't know how much mom kept, so we're just kind of to go through those and then figure out a time to meet second bestie before she leaves. But yeah, so I had fun. We went to Phoenix and Dragon in Atlanta, which is like a metaphysical, like book, crystal, just like cool stuff store. And I managed to not buy anything. I managed, like just barely, but I managed not to buy anything, which is good because I'm still like doing and revising budget for Christmas stuff. But I think I have most of my Christmas presents. I think I have just like one or two outliers that I still have to get, but I think I have most of my Christmas shopping done, which is great. I just have to wrap them. But yeah, we have not decorated for Christmas. That was one of the things I was like, maybe when I get home tomorrow, when I was thinking of yesterday, I was like, maybe I'll have enough energy to like haul out the Christmas doings and like set up at least the tree and like pull out the boxes of ornament. No, I did not have the energy. So, but here's the question of the day. Are we writing? Are we being productive? What are we doing today? I'm probably going to do a mix of both. I do want to work on getting more of the, like we're close to getting the end of this first draft written. What are we actually on? Yeah, so we're at about 54,000. So I've got about 6,000 more. So maybe by tomorrow I'll be done with first draft. If my estimates are about done, or if my estimates of how long this is going to take is correct. And then maybe I can swap over for a couple of days to like a short story. But yeah, so that's kind of like, so I've got a little bit of that I can definitely write. And then I still have not figured out what I'm going to do for December for my bullet journal. So I'm also kind of like thinking I might spend a sprint kind of sketching out and choosing things for December. But yeah, that's where we are. Kai says, hey, you've been having one of those days where lots of little things have been going wrong. Oh no, but you're currently writing a scene between the villain and the protagonist's girlfriend that you really like. Excellent. At least that is going right. Megan got a new tarot deck, your very first. Oh, exciting! And it told you to focus on creative endeavors today, so that's what you're doing. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. Yeah, that was what the store that we went to yesterday has so many tarot and oracle decks. And I was like, oh, they had some of like the Disney villains decks, and I was so tempted. I was so very, very tempted. They also had like a set of rune stones, which I think I've spoken before. I have a like beginner's set of rune stones because I was intent on learning about that as well. But I cannot stand the texture of the set that I have. And so I thought maybe I should make my own out of wood, but that has not happened. I also thought I should maybe like just find some clay. Ooh, maybe that would be an interesting thing to make out of polymer clay. Anyway, sorry, that was a random thought. But anyway, they had sets of rune stones, and I was very, very tempted, but I resisted because, again, I'm trying to budget for Christmas things. So Francis says, hello, hello, welcome. Rachel is here. Oh, hi, lovelies. Hope we're having a glorious day. I hope today will also be a glorious day. It is definitely a gloriously cozy day here in Georgia. We have rain. I don't know if you can hear it. Probably not. Hopefully not, because I turned off the background noise setting thingy for the microphone, or turned it on. Whatever. I turned on the setting that is supposed to cancel out background noise, so that it hopefully is not picking up the sound of my computer fan. But that also means that it would be harder to pick up the sound of rain. But it is like a cold, damp, rainy, gray day, and all I want to do is be like giant mug of tea, blankets, warm, fuzzy socks, that kind of thing. It's a gloriously cozy day. Funky Sai says, wish I didn't have COVID. Oh no. Oh no. I hope you recover quickly, and I hope that you have no lasting symptoms. You could join to write. Oh, right. Well, you could do something else. You could relax. You could nap. You could color. Whatever it is that you want to do that is going to help you recover. That is what you need to be doing. CB says, "Oh no, Funky Sai. I hope you feel better soon." Me too. Lexi says, "Hello, hello, welcome." Funky Sai said, "Thanks." Olivia says, "Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello." Savvy is here. Hello, hello, welcome. Maybe I'll have enough energy. And the other lies we tell ourselves, right? Honestly, I think this could be the title of one of like the self-help books about managing your energy and balancing and all that kind of stuff. But like I feel like this ought to be like the title on a self-help book. So if anybody wants to write this, here's a good title right here. Rachel has coined the title. So Lexi is going to be writing. Excellent. Have you made it to the 300K for this month yet? I know you were very close, but I can't remember if you crossed that mark or not. BA is here. Hello. Hey, y'all. Working on non-writing things today. I have client work to finish. I think I saw, didn't you post a video recently about packing an eBay order? I saw it, but I haven't watched it yet, so I need to go watch that. But I know that I think you posted that. I think it was from your account. I can't remember. Now I'm just self-doubt all the way. Kai says, there's an independent store near me that I love, and it's recently started stocking crystals, so you can't tell if that's a good or a bad thing. Well, I mean, if you like crystals, then it's a good thing. If you have the budget for crystals, it's a good thing. So yeah. Savvy says, I finished Christmas Romance number 2 this weekend, and you're in the process of uploading it for pre-order now. Nice. I'm curious, when you set your pre-order up, is it like already edited, or do you do the editing while the pre-order is going on? I'm curious because the fast drafting and fast release is so Like I am at the moment, I am incapable of doing that. I wish I was. Sorry, y'all. I feel like I have my eyelashes are at that point of growth where they're like gonna fall out and make room for new ones, which means I have fingers in my eye much more frequently than usual. So, Savvy says, I need to focus on my YA novel for NaNoWriMo. I got behind on it because of your second Christmas, or because of your 2 Christmas romances. Gotcha. CB says, I am here, but I'm just out of the bath, so I need to get dressed. Gotcha. Savvy says, but I decided to set a big goal for myself. I'd like to get 15,000 words today if possible. Wow. Your current record is 12K, so we'll see. Okay, so you're looking to break your personal best record. Gotcha. You're going to be more on the productivity side of things today, trying to do a little bit of work. Gotcha. Ooh, Megan ended up with the Jane Austen Tarot deck. Yes, I've seen that one. I don't have it, but I have seen it. So, also understood. Yes. Jen says, hello. Hello. Welcome. It's snowing in Chicago today. Ooh, also nice and cozy. Cozy. Yes, you love the rain. Perfect excuse for donuts and hot cocoa. You know, that is a good combo. Yes, I think usually we go for, if we get the powdered donut kind, I always have it with Constant Comment from Bigelow. If I have, if we have, and also probably just for like plain old-fashioned donuts, same thing. It doesn't go as well with chocolate though, so I don't know. But yeah. Kaya says, ooh, I borrowed a book from the library about runes, and it was really interesting. It actually said that it's best to make your own as there's more of a connection. Right. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, the only person that I know that uses runes regularly is my aunt. And she made her own set. And she, so that's why I'm thinking, like, maybe that would be a fun thing to do with polymer clay. This is totally not another excuse for me to be thinking about buying polymer clay. No, I promise. I promise. It's totally not. It's definitely not because I want to make earrings out of it, and also because I just want to have an excuse to play with it. Definitely not. Mom Maggie says, hello, lovelies. Hello. Welcome. Jen says, on a Sunday for the COVID. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it happens any day of the week. The sun is shining gloriously golden, but it's only 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that is cold. That is very cold. Hi, Ben. Mom Maggie says, feel better to Funky Sai. Yes, feel better soon, Funky Sai. You just popped in while you were surfing the tubes. Yes. 28 degrees is gloriously cold. Yes, it is. Yes. It's 100 blank pages. Then maybe I'll have the energy and other lies we tell ourselves. Yeah, it's a blank document or a blank journal for ourselves. Yes. Funky says, get some writing done in my name. We will do our best. Depends on the book in terms of like pre-order edit situation. Some of your books you submit the pre-order before you even start writing. I talked about it in your recent NaNoWriMo vlog, which I also need to watch. And some people told me it's a good ADHD brain hack. True, because if you have a deadline that you cannot move, then you're more likely to stick to it. Yeah. You do not have the budget for crystals, but your mom bought you a couple for Christmas. Gotcha. Kat says, heyo, hello, welcome. Megan is a slow writer / editor. I can barely manage to post once a week. Wish I could figure out how to write faster. Same. I mean, I can write. I just haven't been able to like edit and actually post stuff, which is my problem. So I like the follow through. Funky Size says mainly just head cold stuff. Okay, so not too terrible then. It's still terrible, but you know. CB is back. 12 Days of Christmas you submitted for pre-order before you even outlined it. You then had 9 days to draft, revise, rewrite, edit, proofread, and upload. Okay. Wow, that is a lot. So it forced you to do it, and the book is selling well. Good. And that's amazing that you can do all of that in 9 days. CB says, I had the panini last year in June, and it sucked. Keep your fluids up as much as you can. Yes. Okay, BA says, yes, I'm trying to get back into the YouTube video space. Client work is photo editing. You have a senior session and boys basketball team and individuals and team schedule poster to do. Interesting. I wonder if, because I don't know if you use like Photoshop or what you use to edit your photos, but since I eventually would like to learn how to use it, and I don't know how to use it, I am definitely going to be looking up tutorials in the future. So that may be a thing where like you do, I don't know if you would do like edit with me videos type of thing. Or if that would be something that's interesting at all. Again, I don't know. That may take too much brain and computer power to like do both at the same time. Again, I don't know how much computer power the Photoshop sucks up. So throwing ideas out there. Green Ruled says, hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Savvy says, this new book I didn't submit for pre-order until right now after the whole book is complete. That's more because I wanted to finish it while at Thanksgiving with family and didn't have Atticus on your iPad. Gotcha. Bettina is here. Hello, friends. You're having a hot apple cider and you're ready for another 1,500 words today. Excellent. Excellent. Megan says, I really wanted our tarot, a guidebook, and deck featuring notable women in history, but it was more expensive. Yeah, definitely getting that one next, though. Yes. Yeah, the panini. You don't want YouTube to have a conniption. Well, I mean, at this point, I'm not monetized. No, I can kind of say what I want until I hit the 1,000 followers, right? I mean, I have the partial monetization, but that doesn't really like count, I don't think, because it's not related to ad revenue and or like visual type things. So I don't know. Anyway, Lexi says, wow, to Savvy in terms of the 9 days. Yes. Nick Cat is still behind on nano words, but you're working on a crochet portion of the November project. You're changing rose stitching depending on word count. Ooh, that's an interesting way to do it. You have the first 4 days rows finished. That's fun. And it's sort of like a variant of like the temperature blanket type thing. That's cool. 12 Days of Christmas hit 20K rank in the Kindle store yesterday. It was number 72 in Christmas romances, so I was super pumped. Yeah, that's amazing. You work well under pressure. Like a diamond. Yes. Mom Maggie says, I try to have everything done before posting the pre-sale, but I've always seem to be format fixing right up until the publish date. Yeah, we're all impressed by Savvy's timelines of things for sure. That is amazing. Yes. Rachel says to Funky, be sure to take in B1, D, and zinc because COVID eats right through those. Gotcha. Okay, you use Lightroom, Photoshop, and drumroll, please, everyone's favorite, Canva. Yes, exactly. Canva is, I think, at this point, pretty much everybody's favorite. I'm so glad that they still have a free tier. If they take away the free tier, we're all going to be very, very upset. Savvy says, my dogs, Chewy and Harlow, decided to go Christmas shopping for me at the American Girl store Black Friday sale. Unfortunately, they're dogs, so they have to use my credit card. Understood. Yes. Someone at your Tuesday knitting group made a temperature blanket. Does it look cool? I would think it does. Everyone that I have seen looks very cool. Ellie says, congrats to Savvy. Canva is your number one for sure. It's the one thing you'll pay for the premium version of, other than Duolingo. Other than pay for the privilege of having Gal stalk you, right? Okay. I don't have my documents up. I haven't pulled a card. I'm just sort of rolling on how we're doing it today. Okay, porcupine. Porcupine inverted. Time for beginner mind is the main message. Let me find it in the booklet, then I can. Okay. All right. I've finally gotten to the correct page. Got some. My fingers are not working. Okay, so here's the porcupine. I like that it has the sort of almost dreamcatcher-esque beading and feathers. Still very kind of out of focus for what I would like it to be. There we go. A little bit better, maybe. So there's the porcupine. And then the inverse or upside down. It says, are you feeling prickly and defensive lately and assuming that you will be hurt before you have seen any sign that such a reaction is called for? Perhaps an old sense of guilt and shame is causing you to be cynical and wary where you were meant to be open and curious. Self-protection is a good thing, but you may be protecting yourself from something that will not actually harm you, but instead bring you abundance, happiness, and love. Remember your innocence, and you will see what you have been overlooking. Porcupine quills are filled with air, allowing the porcupine to float in water. Now is a time to let your innocent nature keep you buoyant. Nice. So there's that sort of reminder that you don't have to be defensive all the time. That not everybody is out to hurt you. Not everybody is out to scam you, that kind of thing. See if I can get this to refocus. There we go. That is the main message for today. So, you took an over-the-counter cough syrup when you had the Rona and you had loads of drinks with ice for your throat. You basically felt like you had tonsillitis. Oh no. You just spent 70 minutes setting up the new printer. You may go back to bed. Oh no. Oh no. But is it finally set up? Is this the printer that's like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth? I think we talked about it sometime recently. You feel the need for the porcupine every day. I mean, I did that for last quarter and possibly the quarter before. The 3 cards that I pulled, I really felt like I needed to hear long term, so I put them up on my Kanban board as a reminder. So definitely feel free to, like, if you're pulling cards like these and there's something that resonates with you that you want to be like reminded of regularly, put them somewhere where you can see them and just like have that visual reminder for a month, 2 months, a quarter, however long you need to, because sometimes that does make an impact, because when you see it, you have that reminder. It's a nice message. You've been actively trying to keep that in mind every day. It's quite freeing to think that not everybody is out to get you. Yeah. Yeah. It's very nice. Am I imagining this, or can porcupines throw their spines at enemies, or did we get that from Mario game or something? I don't know that they can like actually launch them. I think that they are just like kind of like cactus spines, in that they are easy. They're sensitive to pressure, in that something at the base of them breaks, and so whatever it is that is putting pressure on them, like it sticks with that. I think. I'm not actually sure how porcupine quills work, but I don't think they can throw them. Not really. But I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Should we Google it? Regina says, I had to resort to a USB cable, and somehow it is printing double-sided. Oh. That might be something in the print preview that you can change. Maybe. It's a good idea in terms of like putting them up on your Kanban board. Yes, I like doing that. I don't have any for this quarter though. Oh, next quarter. Maybe next month. We'll see. Elizabeth says, hello. Hello. Welcome. It sounds like something from a Mario game. It does, but it also sounds like so many things. Can porcupines shoot their quills? That is the first Google resort. Porcupines cannot shoot them at predators What? Okay. The quills typically lie flat until the porcupine is threatened and then leap to attention, sort of like spine up. As a persuasive deterrent, porcupines cannot shoot them at predators as once thought, but the quills do detach easily when touched. Yeah. So they cannot launch them. Neither can hedgehogs. So yeah, it's just the Hollywood version of things. So there you go. Okay, let's get to work. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my document, and I've got my bullet journal right next to me, so I can work on that if I get to that portion of the day. Okie dokie. That is pulled up. Minimize this so I can get my outline up. My folders have been rearranged. That is odd. I just realized that my folders are normally down at the bottom, and they are now on the vertical. That's confusing. Oh well, we will deal with that later. I think I think there was an update of some kind relatively recently. So maybe that's it. I don't know. We will see. Did I just close that again? No, here it is. Okay. We'll figure it out. Anyway, hopefully you have your documents open now at this point. Quills have barbed ends, so they are very hard to get out. Yes. Yeah. Which I'm wondering if that's maybe how, between like porcupine quills and other stickers that have barbed ends, I'm wondering if that's how humans got the idea to do barbed arrows. Yay, writing time. Exactly. Haley Travis waving hello. Hello. Welcome. Your main character is going prom dress shopping with her friends, but she's in a back brace with a cane because she got injured trying to break the state powerlifting record with scoliosis. Ouchies. That seems like that could be tiring. Both the shopping and the powerlifting. CB says, I won Nano on Thursday, so you're prepping for the now what months. Gotcha. Okay, let's get this show on the road and actually get to some writing. We are still in Nano, technically. So we're going to start with the 25-minute Nano timer. Present, share, timer, share, make it big. All right. 1, save your document, especially if you've already been working today. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the first writing sprint. I worked in two different scenes, so I'm gonna have to do a bit of addition for this sprint. Okay, got that plus that one. Okay, so 694. Where's my, there it is. I normally have been keeping it over here, so I need to swap sides so that I don't confuse myself with where I'm reaching. I'm also, I'm back to no caffeine today, but today is day one restart because I had caffeine for the last 2 days. So starting over on the no caffeine journey yet again. Okay. Alrighty. I don't feel like doing the other addition part right now, so we're just gonna go with the sprints, and then we will see what I've got at the end. So. I moved things. I'm resizing my outline window because I can. Okay, there we are. I think I'm ready to look at the chat now. I've been avoiding it. Not really, just doing all the weird brain things. Anyway, I think Angela popped in, Nikki popped in. Angela and Rachel were talking about a show called Alone, where they have 100-day challenges, or just challenges of like living alone in the wilderness and trying to get by. Some of it sounds very interesting, so I may have to look it up. And apparently there are different ones, because there's an Alone Australia, which is, there you go. Angel says, I haven't missed a season. Rachel's got excited. Ooh, I'll have to look for it. Your mom was sick and you just handed her the remote. And when you came in, she was like, you have to watch this. She described it badly, but you were like, you humored her and then got sucked in. Yes. Tina is also here. Hello. Megan gave the boyfriend a haircut. He said his hair was fine, but some hairs were sticking out and it was bothering him. So snip, snip. Your tarot cards told you that you should focus on strength for this week's post. So you're thinking about how creativity takes courage. It does. That is for sure. Kai got 659. Excellent. Excellent. Haley got 419 and a bit of organizing. Excellent. Yay. I like organizing stuff. It doesn't ever stay organized, but I like the process of doing organization. Savvy says 1,385 words. Nice. You're hoping to finish this chapter on the next sprint. You made it more than halfway through for sure. Excellent. Good. Lexi got 1,459. Amazing. Elizabeth says 437. Excellent. Good. Haley is amazed by Savvy and Lexi's work. Yes. Savvy says, nice job, y'all. Yes. Good luck with that. With the no caffeine. Yeah. I think the longest I made it was 2 weeks. And then it's been kind of like a weekly thing. Um, so yeah. But for the moment, it's day one. I definitely I definitely have sort of like that, just that low energy. Anyway, we're gonna power through it because we can. So, 2,641 words copied and pasted. Excellent. Good. Sophie's like, oh man, I could never do caffeine. I've got coffee plus my Adderall prescription. Does Adderall have caffeine as sort of like the carrier? I don't think I've ever asked for that. Or are they using Adderall or using caffeine as a, because sometimes those with ADHD actually calm down with caffeine. So is it like that aspect of things? I don't know. Groceries came today, so you've used the last sprint to put them away. Yay, you have food and groceries. Very important. You can only do Pepsi Max for caffeine, so or tea. Yeah, tea does have caffeine usually, unless it's an herbal, no caffeine type. If someone told you for your whole friendship that they were from Snowshire, would you think they were from Snowshire, a northern mountain kingdom? Um, could be also pronounced Snowshire. I don't think with like modern sensibilities. I don't think so, because you have like New Hampshire, things like that, and so it has become a very generic, like attached to a name thing rather than um, a specific. But yeah, no, I don't. But I would think that if you have been friends for very long at all, and you didn't know where Snowshire or Snowshire was, you might ask. Be like, "Oh, where is that? Like, how long does it take you to get from me?" So I feel like um, the friendship would not have been very long in order to. I mean, this is just me, uh, but that's again sort of like I don't know. It. How long is the friendship? Have they never had this conversation? Have they been too busy going off gallivanting around, slaying zombies or something to like have conversations? And if that's the case, then perhaps. But I don't know. Lexi says, I take pomegranate juice. No coffee for you. I don't like the taste of it. Gotcha. Yeah, well, I mean, I do doctor my coffee quite a bit, so maybe I should just try pomegranate juice instead. Tea is tasty, though. Yes, I agree. Got most of what you wanted to get done during that sprint. Yay. Excellent. Megan says, I would think it would be some sort of mountain town. Not necessarily a kingdom, though. Maybe, but. Kai says, I was having a detox from caffeine on my night shift. It was rough. Yeah. It's not real great feeling, that's for sure. Kat says, ugh, I need to get ready for work. Oh no. Oh well. Gotta get that money. Gotta pay the bills. Nikki got 52 words that sprint. Excellent. Would you feel deceived when they were when they revealed that they were from Snowshire in the desert mountains, and the images you thought were snow were actually pale sand dunes? I don't think I would feel deceived. No, I would think that it was just like, oh, I did a dum-dum and didn't ask. I don't think I would feel like, yeah, I don't think that I would feel deceived. I think I would feel like I was the idiot for not asking what their home was like. Um, and I would also feel like an idiot for like not uh recognizing like maybe body clues, so like how they dress, like what they think is cold versus warm, um type of thing. So yeah, I think I would feel more dum-dum than I would feel like deceived or betrayed. Angela says, yes, Rachel, Alone. Australia ran right after this past season of Alone. Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, CB watched half of the Doctor Who 60th anniversary special yesterday. Nice. I have not watched it yet, but I have not caught up on Doctor Who, so I kind of have to do that first before I can absorb the new. Snowshire is what the consonants wind from the mountains is called. Okay. What the constant winds from the mountain is called. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but I don't think I would feel deceived. I think I would just be like, I'm a dum-dum for not asking and assuming. Angela says, love that thought, Megan. Yes. Needless to say, your Scarlet Wolf was expecting a ski village and not a Forsaken Sahara. Gotcha. You love the progress on the Kanban board. Yes. Yeah, I made sure that I visually represented Nano quite well. I still have some orange writing up here, but those are more related to the short stories that I thought maybe I would get to. I think I'm only going to get to about a third of these this month, maybe if that, but it means I can focus on them during next month as well. But most of this is Nano, all this orange down here, which if I'm going to move things down, I might have to like take some of these off and put them in my little bin over here underneath the little weird critter head. But yeah, thank you. It doesn't all move that fast, on most months. So Megan is saying it depends on how the reveal is set up, but I don't think I would be too offended by the deception. I think it also is like, what was the intent behind why this was never brought up or clarified? Like, was it intended to be a deception? But yeah, no. You're trying to cut out all sodas/pop altogether because you recently found out that you're very close to being diabetic. You've been trying new things. The AW0 root beer tastes just like the regular. Oh, nice. Yeah, I tend to stay away from a lot of the zeros and fake sugars because I tend to be able to taste them. My brother did say recently that he tried something with monk fruit, and he is not able, like, that's the only sugar alternative that he's been able to find that he can't taste. So now I'm going to have to find something with monk fruit because I can taste all the others that I've tried. So, yeah, but that's good to know. So I might have to give the A&W Zero a try because I don't think I've tried that one, just simply because it has 0 on it. But yeah, good luck with that because I know that is hard, which is why I haven't done the cutting out of all the things. CB says the hardest creative thing I have ever done was starting writing again after your grandmother passed in December 2014. It took you until March 2015 to get back to the writing train. Yeah. No writing for Angela until Tuesday when you're a big hawk the final 3 days. Gotcha. They use travel magic to step out into Snowshire, and that's how she discovers that it's the desert. Gotcha. Okay, Adderall is a stimulant, kind of like caffeine, but there is no caffeine in it. Okay. Doesn't caffeine counteract Adderall? I take it. So I'd like to know. That I don't know. Don't know how it works. Adderall does not have caffeine, but it is a stimulant. I think the amphetamines kind of like somehow, yeah, I don't know how it works. Don't know how it works. Since you're back at your work table, you're trying to put your writing area in order today. Bob built your cube units for you. Nice. I like the little cube things. Savvy says, when I have coffee and Adderall together, it makes me extra zippy. I definitely need to be careful because you don't want your heart rate to get too high. Gotcha. You're not sponsored by AW0, although if they're listening, you're open to the possibility, right? Right? Yeah. Good point on the heartbeat. CB's New Year's resolution is going to be to cut down the soda and just drink water throughout the week. Okay, and then save the sodas for the weekend and sort of like special treats. Yeah. You've switched from daily soda to daily sparkling water. I've been slowly trying to drink less sweetened beverages. Gotcha. Yeah. Kat says what I think is cold versus what Megan thinks is cold. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like your body becomes tempered by the environment that you stay in, for the most part. And so, yeah, there would be a difference between, how people dress in cold snow versus desert. Even cold desert at night has a very different, traditional dress, I guess. So there would be clues, but I don't know how you want to do that, Mama Maggie. That's just, okay. CB says, I'm also planning to go back to no bread. Gotcha. Okay. White bread is the problem, but whole wheat also does bad things to you. Okay. So, yeah. Cutting out things that are not improving our health. Makes sense. Snowshire is based on the valley and mountains around the Great Sand Dunes, and the San Luis Valley is a desert, but also the coldest and hottest place in Colorado. Weather-wise, the wind is constant. Gotcha. Yeah, very different view of cold. Never intended to deceive Charlie. Yeah, so I think it would just be a situation. I don't think your character should feel deceived. I think it would just be like, oh, I assumed something and did not verify the truth. Angela likes bye. Mom Maggie does not like monk fruit. It tastes pungent to you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's weird, like how different people taste sugars differently. And it's something that I hadn't thought of. Yeah. You're from the land of perfect weather. It's hard not to have a warped view of coldness. Butt in chair, hands on keyboard. I like that. That's fun. Cutting bread carbs is hard. Yeah. Can you try the oat bread from Aldi's? Only 12 carbs per slice. Can't do oats, says CB. I have not tried the oat bread. You'll be playing with fathead dough to make cinnamon rolls, as those are a Christmas morning tradition. Nice. She has just spent a year traveling and searching for him in all the wrong places. Okay, in that case, she might be ticked. Yeah. In that case. Unless the character feels the other character purposely kept it from them. Gotcha. Okay. I can see how if you spent a year searching for them, looking in the wrong place, it would be irritating. But again, like this is just me. Depends on how you built the character. But I would feel like I was an idiot for not thinking of other climates. So, do what you will. Brain. Okay, let's do another sprint. This is going to be the second sprint, so it is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something that you would like to promote, as long as it's writing adjacent, which means if you have a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, websites, blogs, social medias, any of that is writing adjacent, do let us know and let us know where we can find you. If you have books on Amazon and you have books coming out soon, books out recently, books on sale, etc., also let us know about those in particular. Just remember that if you do not have a blue wrench of power like Mama Maggie and Megan have, you will not be able to post direct links. Okay, so as I am getting this set up, you may want to consider subscribing. just maybe. That's my self promo is subscribe if you won't. And then let's see what else. Scroll this down to about 30. Do. Getting there. Getting there. Okay, here we go. Okay. Why is it? Okay, there we go. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is that you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. If you need a wrist or finger stretch, make sure you do that as well. 4, if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Apologies, I needed to finish that paragraph. How'd we do? I feel like I got a lot written there. And I did. 1061. No. Hang on. Maths. 1261. Okay. I did better than I thought, even. So that was good. Nice. I'm seeing lots of red squiggles. I've got a crap ton of typos in here that are going to have to be fixed. Yeah. Definitely like more typos today than I normally have. Introducing a new character, getting used to writing a new character's name. Also sometimes gets a little iffy there. But at least I have a name, so you know. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Don't forget to do your self promo. Find the correct self promo. Here we go. Okay, Megan started us off with this week's post is about how Daniel Boone is a colonizer and how he's Megan's great, etc. grandfather. So here's the link for Megan's Substack and specifically the post about Daniel Boone. Angela Drake says, I'm on Amazon, Instagram, X, and Facebook under this name. Also, you have a blogger site, and you are looking into a link tree. Gotcha. Nikki says, here's my channel link, Nicole C. Swanson, and please subscribe. Mom Maggie says, sales and freebies running on my Amazon through Cyber Wednesday. So here is Mom Maggie's author link. You can find everything else that Megan is doing here on the link tree. Here's Nikki's Instagram, Writing with Nicole. Megan says, also, don't forget to follow Jules if you're so inclined. Yes, please do. Help me get to the lucky 777. Yes, what are we at the moment? I don't even know because it has risen so fast this month that I do not know. What are we at? We are at 758. Nice. Rachel says, oh, right, I need to get better at this. The self-promo, yes. The pre-launch for Rachel's Kickstarter is still up for your standalone, which is under the name R.A. Morley, I believe. Is that? Let me know if that's not right. For R.A. Morley's standalone, Beauty and the Beast meets Mulan meets Inuyasha Fantasy, which is an amazing combo of things that are all lovely. So it's a dance of mist and fury. Following the Kickstarter is free, and it helps us get seen so that we can reach our funding goal. Nice. Kat is headed out. Have a good one. Rachel CB says, I'm currently trying to decide to do a watching of the Potterverse fiction next or watching the Batverse. It would just be the Dark Knight trilogy, though. You could always flip a coin. Kai got 794 words. You concluded the confrontation between the antagonist and the protagonist's girlfriend. Nice. Megan wrote some notes trying to figure out what you want to say. This wasn't a topic that you would necessarily pick, but you were following the cards just to see what happens when you do. Elizabeth says 515 words. Excellent. Excellent. 143 words for CB, but you're planning. 1,554 words. Just finished a chapter and starting a new one for Savvy. Nice. The next 3-ish chapters are fully outlined, and you're hoping to blast through those today before taking a break to outline the next few and a bit more. Lexi got a number that looks like it could be a year coming up soon, 2040. Nice. The story itself is fully outlined, but a few chapters are still kind of nebulous. That's a great word. Nebulous. Mom Maggie says, I cannot get warm today, and if I drink any more cocoa and coffee, I might be sick. Could you go with just like hot water or hot lemon water? I don't know if that would help instead of like sugary things. Of course, the lemon has sort of like the acidity in there. So if you're looking to not pour more acid into your stomach, lemon might not be the way to go. I don't know. But yeah. 28 degrees Fahrenheit is cold. It's very cold. Savvy says, self-promo, I released a NaNoWriMo vlog on Friday. It talks about Savvy's process of trying to write 100,000 words in a month and how you handled it while traveling. I need to go steal your secrets. So in order to do that, I must watch. 757 words for Megan. No. Oh, this was my subscriber number. Yes. We gained one. Yes. Either that or I don't know if your channel counts you as one. So when you look at it, it's different from what everybody else sees. I don't know. 77 words on that sprint. You need to do better. It's okay. Every little bit counts. And there are days when 77 is beyond my reach. So it's okay. Angela says, book 1 in the series you're writing. Book 1 in the series you're writing, book 2 for is already up on Amazon if you want a Christmas story. So we just have to go looking for your name and then we should be able to find it. Okay, so Angela sees 758 for me as well. Okay, good. Good. All righty, let's do the third sprint. I did put a poll in the chat in terms of which timer. So if you have not voted on that, do that. Please vote real quick. I'm going to save my document. And again, save it as a backup because sometimes I like to do that. Sometimes I like to do that. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. And it looks like Purple Teapot has won by quite a bit. So we are going to do our 30-minute Purple Teapot videos. Teapot. Present, share, teapot, share, make it big. There we go. All set up. Okay. 1, save your document if you haven't done so already. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Um, okay. How was that? How'd we do? Was that did I put okay. 927 that time. Um, let's see, carry the one there. Okay. So I'm up at 2,882 for the stream. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. How'd we do? Savvy was excited you had water and pumpkin spice latte that sprint. Nice. I managed to, I think, find Angela's Christmas story, an Ozarks Christmas. So I put the Amazon link to that. If that's not it, let me know and I will try to find the correct one. But I think that is the correct one because your profile picture matched as far as I could tell. So, Rachel said, "Oh, drat! I went out to check the fuss at the chicken coop and missed the break. Oh no." Hopefully the fuss at the chicken coop wasn't much, and it was just them settling in with the cold. CB got 284 words, and you're going to be watching the Marble League. Marble? Not Marvel. Marble. Interesting. Savvy says 1,692 words. Nice. Just got into the midst of a big fight between the main character and her dad. Excellent. Elizabeth, 318 words. Nice. Planning my character's wedding as I go. Yay. Lexi says 1,992. Marble. Okay, you used to collect marbles. Okay, so there's a league of marbles. I did not know this because it's a TV show that shows off rare collectible marbles. I'll have to look into it because it sounds kind of cool. Yeah. I feel like I don't have much to chat about this break. Not gonna lie. I think my brain is still in the story. So I think I'm going to go ahead and set us up for another 25. That way it'll give us... Ooh, and since it's like a cozy day, let's do the sweater weather timer. I haven't done this one in a while. So... I might have to make a new sweater weather one that has like actual moving snowflakes this year. Okay, what? That was number 3. So we're moving to number 4. Megan did some more note taking. Rachel says, "Oh, the timer is cute." Thank you. But yeah, I think this year I'm going to try and remake or make a new sweater weather and have it actually like with the snowing graphic. The JE is pronounced YE. What is this? Did I miss a comment? Not not sure. Thousand Great Books, hello. You started writing again after a bad slump. Yay! So hello all. Hello. Welcome. And hopefully this sprint will be good for you. I don't think it did. CB, I don't think your previous thing came through because the most recent thing I see from you is the collecting marbles comment. So party. Yes. All right, let's get this sweater weather timer going. And don't forget to save your documents and save all the wonderful progress that we are making today. Save. Make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're drinking. Mine is currently empty, so I'm going to have to refill it this sprint. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break for a stretch break, snack break, refill your drink break, whatever it is, make sure you're taking care of yourself as you're writing. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the fourth sprint. How'd we do? I think I'm like one paragraph from the end of this scene, so I'll just finish that up after. How are we doing? What is this? 896. So 3,778, if I have done the math correct, which is questionable, but I will take it. I will take it. I still need to make sure that I update Nano, because even though I've won, I have added several thousand since I won. So I do need to update that. But how was that? Savvy had to catch up. CB's, I don't know either. The only thing I can think of is like maybe your comment seemed promotionally to YouTube. I don't know. YouTube has some weird things with censoring. I don't know. Did that to Kai the other day. No idea why. So you got 36 words. Savvy got 1,199. Excellent. Lexi got 1,410. Fantastic. Savvy is at 5,830 for the sprints in total. Excellent. Because you wanted to get to 15K. Is that right today? Hopefully you can get that. Savvy says, I'm going to take a break to walk my dogs, then I'm going to write some more. I'm hoping to write at least 2 more chapters today, and I want to get to the end of the prom scenes. Excellent. Lexi says, that's amazing, Savvy. Yes, I agree. The main character is about to meet the love interest, so I can't wait to get back to it after the walk. Yay! Exciting. Anytime the characters are finally about to meet is exciting. Current Nano word count for CB is 60,853. Nice. Kai got about 2K for the stream and 3,340K in total for today. Excellent. I'm going to have a break and then try and write another 1,000 words. Savvy says, yeah, I have about 9,200 left to go. I don't know if I'll get there, but I think I'll focus for a few hours outside of sprints after this walk. Excellent. Lexi's going to take a break as well. You're welcome. I will be back tomorrow as well at 1 p.m. I know I have Monday and Wednesday scheduled. I think I have Friday scheduled as well, but I can't remember. But anyway, I am scheduled for this week for at least Monday and Wednesday. It's a great way to get a bunch done. Yes, it is. That's why I love sprints. 132 for Elizabeth. Nice. Excellent. All right, y'all. It is 5:00 and 1,000 Great Books says, has anyone written about unrequited love that remains that way throughout the book? How does it affect the protagonist? So I have not written any that have a continued unrequited love. I have read some, and they are, I wouldn't say they're tragedies, but some of them are. But there are some that the growth of the main character is such that love, in terms of like the partnership love, sexual love, whatever you want to call it, that becomes less important to the person as they grow and discover like familial love or a fascination with their career or like things like that. But the ones where the unrequited love remains unrequited and they do not grow as a person themselves. Those don't turn out well in my brain. They don't turn out to be satisfying reads because if the character doesn't do any work on themselves in order to change themselves in the way that they face the world around them, and instead just remain in this state of longing, there's no character growth there. And so it becomes unsatisfying, if that makes sense. Now, I have seen quite a few where the unrequited love as sort of like a secondary love interest happens, and that doesn't change because in that case, it's sort of like seen as like this character is capable of loyalty. So as like a secondary interest, I guess. And usually what happens is that secondary interest then will get their own story where a new love will help them get over the unrequited love from the first book. So generally, if you're going to have the character grow as a person, as a character, unrequited love does have to be resolved one way or the other, if that makes sense. CB says, I tried to do that and the protagonist was very annoyed and eventually punching the person he rejected in the face and making him jealous by cozying up to his soulmate. Yeah, that would be one reaction. Yep. Yeah. So Kai says, I had yes, but the growth of the character ends up being better for them. Yeah, in which case, that's the first scenario that I talked about. Good point. The main character may have to look beyond. Yeah. Yeah, and generally that is what happens. For most stories, that is what happens. CB says, I write fan fiction and I do not ship Iron and Strange. And sometimes when I read Marvel fanfics, I've specifically searched for pepperoni and all of a sudden I'm confronted with Iron and Strange. Well, I mean, if that's not your jam, then you don't have to read it for sure. So but it's like, some people prefer Iron and Strange over pepperoni. So yeah, it's whatever floats your boat. That's why fan fiction is great, is because everybody can write what they want and then read what they want. Alrighty. That is going to be the end of today's session. So don't forget to save. Save. All the progress. Save it. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Make sure you get up and stretch, eat something, rest, all the good stuff, and have fun. And I will see y'all soon. All right. Bye.